Hey guys, what is up? The sky. I might just keep that intro, honestly. I'm trying to think of another intro. The other idea that I have is just me just starting to talk. I am gonna show today how I'm gonna organize these, what are they called? Food containers. I'm gonna just. I look really rough. I took a nap and I woke up and I'm still kind of sleepy. I'm tired. But I wanted to make this video because this is the reality of being human. I started to feel a sense of sadness. Like I woke up and it was funny, like for an hour or like almost 30 minutes, I was just laughing, looking at my videos, my old videos, how out of pocket and random and weird I am, and just very blessed at how I've been. And then a couple minutes after that, I just felt really sad out of nowhere. I started feeling really sad. And funny enough, I wanted to make a video of me getting ready and putting on makeup to go out tonight. Not to drink, just to like, for vibes. I always think I'm young and this is the time to be just being out and stuff. And having my best friend, it's just like, it's a really YOLO mindset of, fuck it. But right now, the intermission of this, before all that, I wanted to allow myself to just feel this feeling. I haven't allowed myself, not that I haven't allowed myself, I just haven't felt the need to feel sad and just dwell in it. Because that's what I think is healthy, to, sit in the feeling and letting it be, but also not letting it consume you. Part of it is from repeating bad habits, reliving patterns, feeling guilt, feeling shame for not being my best potential every single day. I have it so easy not to disregard like my experiences and what I've gone through, but compared to how the world is and things that are happening in other places, I have it so easy. And all I have to do is just wake up earlier. It would be funny if I was just like, I just have to wake up earlier, and that's what I've been struggling with. That's part of it, but no, just really just having discipline in every aspect. I have been better. I have been working out more than I used to and been consistent with that. I have been juicing this juice and been consistent with it. I also don't want to disregard when I'm doing something good. Like, I'm still proud of myself. I love having that quality of wanting to be better. Every single day, having that mentality is already a good first step. Just always seeking to trying again. Because truly, every day is a second chance, another chance, or every moment. So I'm back. It's so weird because I used to pick up the camera and just start rambling my thoughts. But obviously with time, I want to be more conscious of what I'm saying. But I also just like rambling to just let it out, like just because. Even if it doesn't make sense, just to ramble. I feel very tranquil. I decide to come to the pool sometimes, and I love coming because there's never anyone here. Usually, like mostly. Okay. Slowly, I'm gonna get the gist of it again, how I used to feel. No, actually not how I used to feel, because this is a new chapter. I've been starting to try to eat healthier, and I bought these and I fell in love with them because I love seeing my food once I open the fridge and just in an organized manner. I know what it is just by seeing it. If I'm being honest, I was going out a lot and focusing on my clubbing era. And then before then, I was an alcoholic. And then I just kind of slowly have started to remove that. And it's just a process. It's a process. I would feel a sense of guilt and shame for how I've acted, like when I have drank too much and just been annoying or just not me and said things that just weren't me. But as I'm saying that, like, that's literally what would go through my head. I'm like, that's not me. But at the same time, it's like, I did do that, even though sober me wouldn't do that. Me with alcohol did act in a specific manner, and so I have to own that and embrace that. Not that, oh my god, I'm gonna embrace that, I love that person. But in a way, yeah, actually. I want to explain what I mean whenever I laughed and I'm like, but in a way, yeah, I have to love that drunk part of me. What I mean isn't, oh my god, I love when I'm drunk and I'm acting a specific way. And also, not every time that I drink, I made a mistake. No, that I'm just saying, like, in the past, whenever I have, like, drank way too much to where I'm like, bruh, I would have never done that sober. I don't want to live in regret and guilt or shame whenever I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have acted like this. Because it's just like, okay, that happened. I chose my desire for the next shot more than the desire to have consciousness in not taking the next shot because I could make a mistake. I did do that, and I have to own up to it, and I am gonna embrace the fact that I am at fault. I fucked up, and every single day is just another chance. It sounds so cliche, but it really is. Who's to say that I don't make a really big mistake in a year, even though I already had made that mistake, like just repeating that same mistake, like it's possible. I'm not perfect, and I'm just gonna own my decisions that I have made and that I will make, and just hopefully put more consciousness into this brain of mine. Inner peace. It's not easy. Self-love truly is an everyday thing. Accepting every version of you. 2 would be forgiving yourself and forgiving others. Okay, so I'm editing that right now. And I will say, I just wanted to mention that I heard this. This is what I heard in an audio. Whenever you say, I forgive you to someone, one can make it seem like we are so powerful and we're God in a sense. We're saying, you are forgiven, I forgive you. And that it's wrong, and that one shouldn't say I forgive you, that instead you should be like, I accept it. I accept how it is, what happened, whatever. But of course, when you forgive someone, it's just you liberate yourself from whatever it is that you felt. At the end of the day, when you aren't forgiving someone, you're only hurting yourself. I just wanted to interrupt myself again, but I'll let myself finish. That's what she said. I just thought that was interesting to hear that perspective. And I am going to keep on rambling, aren't I? Yep. I'm just going to hold this camera and just keep on talking. I think staying true to my intuition and doing what I want in the moment, feeling how I want to feel in the moment, even though I could have said the wrong thing or just thought to myself, oh, I should have done this in this manner. Like, that's the point of life. Like, you're just learning every day. Evolution will forever be a thing if you want it to be. I've started to feel more chill. Okay, so the first one that I do cucumbers, green apples, spinach, limes, ginger, and celery. That's the first one that I've been doing. The other one that I do is just carrots and beets. One time I tried pineapple with carrots and green apple. Really good. It's just a lot of the same thing too amongst each other. So there's no way. I have never felt a lime like this. Damn, it's a ball. Okay. Oh my god, it's like an egg. The yolk comes out. Hello. Hello. My name. Oh my god, this is so blurry. I can't even. I'm just gonna keep this lime and I'm gonna add it in every video, and it's gonna be my little main character now. I'm gonna carry it around my shoulder. Obviously, I'm not planning on doing that, but it would be a cool little cute thing. But I do think it's important to, I don't know, sit in the mess from time to time. I grew up being a picky eater just because my mom, most of the time, she'd be taking off certain things from the food because she thought that would be best in the moment. So for example, let's say we got some tacos and then there's, the onions, the cilantro and all that. She would take it to the side and then she'd just give us the meat and she'd be like, here, like she's trying to make it better, fix it for us. And so I grew up with taking a lot of things to the side. But then as I got older, she was like, oh, you should try this and this. But I'm like, no, because it has this. Sure enough, time kept passing and I started trying things. And now I don't think I'm picky anymore. Like, yeah, I won't like things, but at least I'm going to try the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault that my taste buds don't like something. Not at fault. I haven't checked the exact time, like the last time that I posted. As soon as I was 18, or 19, I don't know which one, either or. But I hit an age where I'm like, okay, I'm getting older. I want to start doing things now that I can. So like the tattoo was one of them. Like I was so clear in my head. I want it here on my left side because it's near my heart. Well, my heart's more on the left side. And I want the word love because love truly is always the answer. And then after I got my tattoo, I'm like, okay, what's next? I'm going to go skydiving. So then I went skydiving and I felt so neutral. Again, I was just there listening to the videos. So whenever you get there, you sit, you're listening to how to put everything on, how the process of everything that's going to go. And so I'm listening, but I feel nonchalant. And I kept feeling chill all the way. Like I was in the ride talking to the instructor. I still felt chill. As soon as the doors opened, I finally felt that thing that I was quote unquote looking for. The adrenaline, I'm like, holy shit. It's just so small, the buildings. It was amazing. I was so excited. The thing opened up and I just felt free. But you have this little rope that you have to pull. Or I don't know if it's a rope, whatever it is. Something you have to pull. And then that opens up your parachute. And they're like, okay, the instructor is going to tell you when to pull it. So I was just so excited that he was giving me the sign, pull it, dude. And I didn't pull it, that he ended up doing it. And I'm like, oh yeah, that part. I guess we need the parachute, don't we? Yeah, that was fun. So I just was doing a lot of things that I had wanted to experience. I did pottery. I was just trying new things. I was doing these things because I realized that everything's just an experience. So I was like, okay, everything's just an experience. I want to experience pottery. I want to experience how this feels, blah, blah, blah. And I just get confirmed with everything that I do. I'm like, it really is just about enjoying the moment. Being present is the gift. What I'm searching for is already in front of me. It's always going to be right in front of me. And just enjoying the process and the journey. Change can be scary, but it is definitely necessary. And I'm just here to have fun and evolve. People are always going to criticize you no matter what. Like, that's just the reality of the world. And one has to create confidence within. How to do that? I feel nervous or shy so many times, even in this moment. Like, this is literally the perfect example. People came while I'm doing a video. And I'm like, I have to keep following my intuition and what I want to do, and that is to make this video, to say my thoughts. And so I have to prioritize what makes me feel genuinely good. Everyone has their own process. It's a lot of accepting and a lot of passiveness. I will say with my passiveness, my anger is something that I want to see like the healthy way to control that. Because what I think is healthy right now, like I go talk to myself out loud and say I'm really angry. I yell in the car. Okay, so sometimes I feel like I'm suppressing myself whenever I'm in moments to where I'm just observing and analyzing the other person and being aware of them, but also being self-aware. And because I'm being self-aware, I'm like, I'm not gonna add fuel to the fire. You know, if someone's really mad and they're just like going off on me, whatever the case, I'm just gonna stay silent and observe. And yeah, I've had people tell me like, bro, you gotta have self-respect and like talk back, you know, stand your ground, because you're just, you know, respecting yourself. And yes, I agree. But at the same time, my understanding this, and when I'm seeing someone, I'm like, there's a reason why you're behaving this way, and I know why that is. Or even if I don't know, I'm just like, I'm not gonna take it personally. I don't want to take that negative energy in. But at the same time, if I don't say anything and I just take it, then it's like suppressing, saying something. It's, yeah, but it's just, it's annoying because I would want to be like giving the same energy as they are. Just being like, bro, like, shut up, and blah, 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 whatever is the case. There's been so many scenarios with different people where, like, they're just, you know, really angry and they take it out on me. And I just observe them and I am like, bro, I see you. Like, I can see them so clearly. I'm just seeing them. I'm observing them. And then there's a part of me where I'm like, bro, I'm so fucking, I'm mad. Like, I don't even know. So, I want to say, watching that, yes, that's how sometimes whenever I'm angry, if someone's in front of me, like angry, right, I don't say anything. And then I leave and I just let it out, talk to myself. But there are times where I'm mad and I do talk back. Specifically more, I think, with siblings or my mom, just because I feel like more freedom in knowing that we're all gonna get over it. Like, we're not gonna stay mad at each other. Emotions are always gonna exist. Everything is balanced, yin yang, forever. I will always say that, yin yang, because literally, I'm kind of gonna wash these. It's raining. It's raining inside my house. The green is so beautiful. It's so satisfying. I wonder if it fits. Oh. Yes. Beautiful. I just am in a new chapter where I am really getting into working out. And working out has been something that I hadn't really been consistent with, and I think this is the longest that I've been consistent with it. Recently implementing eating better. Adding those two things, that truly makes me feel really good. And that just what's exciting right now is creating new creative projects and getting back into, you know, this. Like, I'm frustrated that like I make progress. I take a step forward and then I take a step back. I don't even know. I don't know why I feel so emotional today. At the end of the day, though, I really love who I am and how I am. I made this video just to cry, guys. Thank y'all for I'm talking to my inner child. I'm also just talking as my adult self as I'm growing older. And I feel a sense of peace that I'm here for me. Like, I'm here. Like today, I did a rope course. No, not a rope course. It's like this zip line course type of thing. And I was overthinking my experiences, my thought process, And I heard Abraham Hicks, who's one of my favorite motivational speakers. Whenever you're like just thinking about something over and over, one of the best things to say to like let go is I give up. I let go. Let go of the struggle. I give up. Just you're not holding on to whatever it is that you're thinking and just truly trusting. Being in love is also something I want to experience. Just because I'm going to learn more about myself and feeling that feeling. Okay, going back to self-love. Some practices that I've heard that have helped have been looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself that you love yourself. And some people can't even look at themselves in the mirror. They feel disgust. Okay, as I'm talking, I don't want to say some people. I don't want to talk about others. I'm going to talk about my experience. I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, wow, I really love you. I appreciate you. Or like I said, if I'm ever angry or just sad, I'm like, I'm sad because of this. And I talk to myself out loud. Talking out loud helps so much. And it's annoying me. It annoys my logical side. And I just constantly have to surrender to the moment, to myself, adapt, accept, just face, feel. And I'm like, damn, now this makes sense. And what has made me love myself? Taking care of myself, of course. Being a good person with no expectation in return. There's already enough bad in the world that I'm like, I'm not gonna add into that. And also leading with a lot of bliss, a lot of gratitude within. I'm just so grateful for whenever I'm eating, whenever I'm putting on clothes, I'm like, wow, I'm so thankful I have these clothes. Having that connection with God, or if people don't believe in God, I guess you could call it with love, with universe, having that connection that some sort of energy is present besides yours. I think that's really special to acknowledge. And I'm always going to be learning, so I'm exactly who I want to be. I never said that out loud. And phrasing it in that way really makes it so special. So, update. I ended up getting ready. I look cute. Just little by little, I started feeling I was gonna say normal, but I feel like that's not a good word to use. I'm not as sad. I feel more like neutral now. I feel pretty tranquil. I started cleaning. I made my bed. I hadn't made my bed the whole day until now that it's nighttime. Love that. And as I was cleaning and I ate a little bit, I just was like, you know what? Now I actually feel like getting ready, because I wasn't gonna get ready. I get my anxious moments where I feel anxious and paranoid. I'm telling myself something that isn't true. My brain has lied to me and I'm aware of it. And it's a lot of self-talk. Cassandra, it's okay. This isn't real. What my thoughts, they're pranking me. That's what's happening. I was on my walk. And as I was walking, part of me was honestly thinking, you know what? No, I don't want to come back to YouTube. I don't want to do it. And the reason why I thought that was because I just feel like I want to spend more time being alone. And then I'm like, by going back to YouTube, somehow it felt as though I'm still connected to people. And even though I do want that, I love connecting with people. I feel like I'm not seeking it anymore. I'm just gonna be not forcing as much, not caring to keep people in my life forever. It really is just about in the moment. What you learn or take from people in the moment, and then taking it with you and incorporating it in whatever way that you want to. Just, you meet more people and they're gonna leave, come, and then there's gonna be those people that decide to stay with you and grow together. alone together is what I love saying. I felt like I was seeking for that connection by coming back to YouTube for a second, but then I'm like, no, this is actually the perfect time for me to upload. And this, but I will say that I do love the fact that just by me expressing myself could help others relate in some way, or whatever it is that happens because of my content that does form connection. Like, when people are like, hey, I watched your videos and stuff, I of course am open to that, and I love that factor that just by being me I'm gonna be able to connect. But I'm not seeking it because I'm just wanting to prioritize my body more, my mind more, and being more productive and creating specific type of projects, and whatever will come from me focusing to myself, from me focusing on myself, the things that are meant to come in my life because of that will come. And I love that factor, that I just have to stick to being real with me. And I am feeling this like new Cassandra, like it's like, it feels like she's like growing, like I'm like a plant and it's like the root, and I'm just like feeling it, right? And as I get older, I'm gonna keep on hopefully gaining more consciousness and just gaining more insight, right? I am gonna be relearning things because like it's just, that's life. Learning, that's how I want to view it. I'm gonna learn, relearn, and this is why I'm aligned in this moment to coming back, is because I'm again in that headspace. Whenever I was uploading videos on YouTube, I was so in tune with Cassandra, even though I'm very blah, 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 just all over the place. It's like all over the place, but I'm still just connecting to me and being fully me, right? And because I'm feeling that again, but in like another level type of way, because I'm getting older, I'm evolving. What's on my mind right now is taking in just, this new era that is coming. I have thought back to my past for a long time. I'd be like, I remember when I would be like this, I'd be attached to people. And oh my God, my voice, dude. I feel a new type of emotion, a new type of clarity. And this clarity is exciting. I can tell that my priority is going to increase for Cassandra. I'm so proud of who I am. And being able to embrace saying like things like, oh, I'm an alcoholic, or I was an alcoholic. Saying that and not being embarrassed, that was something so triggering to me. It humbled me. But then I remember how young I am. I'm like, bro, I'm 22 years old. If the universe allows me to still be in this world for longer, I have so much life to live and so much more experiences to live, bro. I'm so tired of the past and who I was, not only with just alcoholism or with being overweight, being attached to people and caring too much, having that focus on the exterior, literally on the exterior, either eating, drinking, or like talking to people to like trying to fill in something. Just once this love for me keeps increasing, it's just like I don't even need anything from the outside. I am the interior taking into the outside this love that I feel, and I'm just like yes, my process that I'm sharing, and that's all it is. Whatever you take from it is your process, and that's exciting for you too.